Vine opened her eyes and sat down while breathing heavily. She looked at her room and half the sun, so it was a dream. She removed the door and stood up. That dream was over, but suddenly she looked outside the window and there were so many curses spelled to her. Why there are so many curses? She opened the door and walked out. When she came out, she saw Aunt Momo. She was looking so worried. Mom, tell me if this true. Yes, when you don't remember anything, her heart beat increased. And I thought that it was just a dream. Her voice cracked. Where is he now? He is in hospital, Aunt Momo said. I want to go. She started insisting. No, Falcon ordered me not to let you out. No, I want to go. I want to see him well. Behind his condition, his wife was the doctor are saying he might not survive. Man's eyes filled with tears. No, you are not the reason. Don't cry. He came there for me. I'm the reason. I should have listened to him. Her tears started falling and Armo hugged her because she knew that she was weak. Emotions weren't burdened this to him. Haki's brother. She is all behind of this. Once confused. Hakis, but why? But then she remembered that she did this because of dad. I don't know about Haru and Haki did this. Haru, she noticed in every second she got a heartbreak. When you should go to your room, but because his friends are coming, I noticed and walked in the room. She came and sat down while leaning on the door. She didn't know that Haru was Haki's brother and Haki related. This incident happened 5 years ago and she still had grudges towards him. Today is Robber party. All of his friends were there. He was very happy. It was not her birthday, but he still gave her a gift. She was standing between his friends with him. They all treated her like a little girl. She was 15 at the time. Haki and Jungkook's best friends who didn't like Ryan at all because he always took care of her. Haki was looking at Ryan with hateful eyes because even on his birthday he gave her more attention. She just wanted to throw her out of the house because she thought her Ryan was the return. He couldn't accept her as his girlfriend. At that time, he never thought about loving Ryan in that way. And he had very clear intentions for Ryan and Haki knew that it didn't give Haki. It was about the gift. She really didn't tolerate wine because he always took care of him. Everyone gave her more attention. She became so special for them. Haki had a deadly crush on her best friend but didn't know. She grabbed it and put it in Wine's bag. Everyone knew that Wine always took his bag thing and put them in her bag but returned them after he asked. But she never took money. Now Haki was ready to humiliate Wine because Wine suddenly became more important for him. Janko gave back Vaughn's money before he asked thanks, reminding me they had a good relationship between them. He walked towards him and while she followed him behind him. He came into his room and opened the door, but there was no money. He looked in another door, but it was not there. He panicked, checked the locker. Janko, where did they go? He looked at her bag. I don't know. Did someone steal it? Don't care. I will give back him for my money. But Chaku stole it. This is not good. Haki, I don't want to check in between so many people, so forget it. He walked out and Haki's anger was about to burst. He didn't care. She stood there and thought that she should do now. Now Javan was sitting all alive while looking at them. They all celebrated the birthday while dancing. She was very happy that finally she saw more people. But suddenly Hagi came and stood in front of her. Vine looked at her and Vine, did you steal his money? Vine had no idea what she was talking about. She shook her head as nobody. What if I reveal this so he will slap her because he hates those people who lied and have a habit of stealing. Well, she imagined everything and now he slapped her. Now he threw her out of jail. But what are you talking about, Haki? Vine stole your money, which one gave you? I don't believe it. Shut up. Believe me, look at her bag. She hides it in her bag. So do you have a problem? Shut up. Don't become a drama. You are saying this to me? Why she was doing but didn't bother him. This is not good. You should scold her. Haki, what's your problem? Falcon interfered. Janku looked at his friends and then to Vine. She was so scared. Vine, go to your room. She nodded and he looked at Haki. I said I would give him back. So now why are you creating a drama? Yeah, what's your problem? How can you justify this act? I put them in her bag and Haki's face. Well, he put all blame on himself. Just to say, he was so angry that he created a drama over a useless thing. Haki, you are just creating a drama. Haki became embarrassed in between so many people. Her dream of getting slapped by him was just a dream. Now shut up and don't say a word. He turned and looked at his friends. They also were enjoying it again. Haki became so embarrassed that she felt ashamed to be standing in between them. Her heart started spinning, wanted to walk towards her. Why did you do that? Her words weren't coming out of her mouth. Why do you hate man so much? If you like him, then confess. Don't do these things. Why he gave her more attention than me? Why do you think this? Come out of your complexion, nodded and walked out of there as a bed. After the party, man was sitting in front of him and Haki and Janku was argue. Falcon was looking at them. Janku was so angry on her Charlotte's ex. When I said I don't have a problem, then why do you bring in this in front of so many? Come on, okay, I know that why do you say that? Why do you always want to humiliate her? She is just a little girl who never said anything to you. Why are you so jealous from her? Because you give her more importance than me. I feel complex. She always come in between us. I never gave her more importance than you. You are comparing yourself to a teenage girl. Yes, because that teenage girl is the reason you distance yourself from me. What do you want? Just tell me. I want you all. We were surprised to hear this. What? No, Haki, we're just friends. I don't want to go further. You are saying this because of her. Her voice was loud. Is she the reason you don't want to go further? You are sick. I don't want to say anything. Just cut out. I don't want to see you. You are linking me with her in a nonsense way. He was very angry at that time. Now again. You don't want me to because of her. She looked at Vine and angry and slapped her. She fell on a falcon's and Janko's jaw dropped. So this useless got out of her. She grabbed her hand and Janko pounded Haki's hand. How dare you to slap her? Get out before I lose my anger. He started shouting and no, she deserved this. Haki, I don't know that you are this insecure. Just get out. First you tried to embarrass us in front of our friends and now you are doing this drama. How do you know that one keep the money in her bag? If she wanted to then steal, then she wouldn't put it in her bag. Enough is enough. I can't be a friend anymore. What are you serious? Man was standing between them. Behind him. Yes, and I don't love you now. Get out. I did so much for you. I saved you from your stepdad and now it's enough. I don't want to see you. Haki looked at her and walked while her tears were falling. He sat down and grabbed his hand. Mine was sitting beside him while her cheek was hurting. Mine does it hurt? She nodded. I'm sorry. He touched her. She come with me. Let's go to Aunt Mama. I know I want to share, but for the first time she started to feel for him. Flashback ends according to Aunt Mama. Haki did that, but why did Haru hurt her? He's her stepbrother. She hated me, not Janku. Then why did he do this to him? Did she start hating me? Well, she was so upset because of her. He was in so much pain. She wiped her tears and looked at the clock. All on the other hand, he deserved this. He humiliated me in front of many people just for her. You did good, Haru. I'm surprised that he didn't engage with her. They have nothing between them. I know he loved her. She will also get pain. She looked at Ian. Why don't you give her the poison? She asked from Dre. I tried, but she didn't eat. Really? Or you felt pity on her? Yeah, you also started thinking that she is innocent. No, she lied. Well, now break the engagement. You did what I wanted. You told me everything about, so thank you. He didn't want to break her engagement with him. He was her Haki's best friend, and Haki took her revenge after 5 years. She was filled with hate and anger for him. Now she was feeling good. Now she just wanted to discharge their sweet home. He is nothing for me, neither rich or no poor or not powerful. Her stepfather died, so they became so rich after getting his properties. 1 week later, man was sitting beside him. The doctor was saying that he would never walk again. His bones were broken. He looked at her and stopped crying. It's not your mistake. She looked at him. It was for him to speak. No, it's my mistake. You did this because of me. No, don't blame yourself. While talking, he fell asleep. He was in so much pain. He was heartbroken and he couldn't walk again. Falcon and Vaughn was searching to destroy Haki, and Haki was the CEO of the biggest company. 1 year later, Vaughn was holding the handles of his wheelchair and was walking. He was looking at the trees and flowers. He stopped making too much. Now she stopped under the tree and he looked at her. You know, you found me here. How can I forget that moment? Vine come in front of me. She nodded and what you want? She sat down in front of me. He looked once. I love you. She's smart and I love you too. They got met 1 month ago. She took care of me and tried to walk, but it was painful for him. Last year, Falcon and Vaughn did everything to collect the proof against our company and they fought it. They leaked it and the downfall of her began. They arrested her. She did wrong with so many people. I never talked with Varo again and he was also suffering from a sudden downfall. That day, Haro forced Erin to lie. Erin was forced. He didn't want to hurt Fireman Janko. Really regretted so much. Janko and Vine got mad and she didn't care about people, but she wasn't didn't want to leave him in that conditions. He suffered so much because of her. She was trying to make him happy. She believed that one day he could walk again. His mental health was destroyed. She gave him a medicine daily. He had to go out, but she brought him outside. She didn't want him to hate himself. Now she was laying beside him. He became so weak. This broke her heart. She blamed herself every day. She cried and prayed for him. She just wanted him to walk again, run for his life. She felt that sometimes he walked and she always with him. He was happy that Maya and Falcon didn't leave him alone when she started loving her. 2 years Chunk was trying to walk and Maya and Falcon both are happy.